Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In my video today, I will show you how to join square mosaic patterns. I explained the steps in my previous video. I hope this will be a useful video for you. You can adapt this joining method to all square patterns. As preliminary preparation, I knitted 6 mosaic squares. A square pattern consists of 6 rows. Only the color transitions are different. The first 2 rows in all motifs are white. I changed the colors in rows 3, 4, and 5. To combine the motifs, you need to knit a total of 6 rows, adapting them to the color combination you want. We will join the squares without breaking the thread. Since I want the main color to be white, we will join with white. You can also join with the colors you used in the squares. All squares should be knitted to the same row. Let's start by making double crochets in any corner of the first square. Triple crochet by taking a stitch from the space at the bottom. Double crochet into the same space. Now, as we knit the squares, we'll repeat the same process we applied with the white color until we reach the other corner. When we come to the corner, we will repeat the same process, as with the white color, that we used while knitting the squares. At the corners, we'll make 3 chains while joining the squares. We will continue knitting until we reach the other corner. We've made 2 sides, and we'll do half and half on the third corner. After making half of the third corner, we will start joining the second square. Chain 3. To ensure the correct color combination, let's make a double crochet in the corner of the second square. Let's make a slip stitch from the back of the double crochet in the corner of the first square. Make a triple crochet stitch in the corner of the second square by taking a loop from the space at the bottom. Let's make a slip stitch behind the triple crochet in the corner of the first square. Double crochet again in the corner of the second square. Let's make a slip stitch from the back of the double crochet in the corner of the first square. When making the mosaic patterns in the second square, let's continue making slip stitches with the opposite patterns of the first square. We will continue in this way until the corner. Make sure to follow the rules of the second square pattern while continuing to join the corresponding stitches of the opposite square from the back lobes. Chain 1. Slip stitch to the corner of the square. Chain 2. We will continue making patterns on two sides. After making half of the fourth corner of the second square, we will join the third square. Let's repeat the same process we used when joining the second square. Let's continue joining until the next corner. You can continue to join all the squares in your project in this way. For the sake of this explanation, let's assume that we have combined all the squares in the project, and this is the last square, friends. Let's assume that you have knitted 2 edges after joining the last square in the project. Now we will make the corner a full corner and continue knitting until we reach the bottom point, establishing the mosaic patterns throughout. Let's continue until the junction of the 2 squares. We have come to the corner of the first motif. When assembling, we made half of the corner. Now we will complete the corner by making the other half. Into the corner space, double crochet, triple crochet in the middle of the bottom space, double crochet again in the corner space. Chain 1. Let's make a single crochet into the 3 chain space at the junction of the 2 squares. Chain 1. Let's complete the corner of the next square. We will continue making mosaic patterns until the junction of the next 2 squares. We will complete the half corners at the junction of the 2 squares. Chain 1. Let's make a single crochet into the 3 chain space at the junction of the 2 squares. Chain 1. Let's move to the corner of the next square and continue doing this until the end of the row. I made the mosaic patterns until the end. One side of the first square will be exposed, and we'll address that afterward. We will continue joining the squares of the second row. Let's make half the corner of the last square at the end of the row. Chain 3. Let's start joining from the corner of the next square, paying attention to the color combination that follows. Let's continue up to the corner by repeating the steps we did when joining the second square in the first row. Now let's complete the corner. After making a half corner, chain 1. Slip stitch into the top of the single crochet at the junction of the two squares. Chain 2. Let's complete the corner of the square we're currently working on. We will continue making mosaic patterns side by side until we reach the other corner. I've reached the other corner, and when I came to the corner, I made a half corner again. Chain 3. Let's start joining from the corner of the next square using the following color combination. By changing the direction of this motif, we will combine two edges at the same time. Let's continue joining the 3 squares until the junction point without any additional steps. Chain 1, slip stitch at the junction of the 3 squares. Chain 2, we will continue to join the next square by picking up where we left off. We will continue joining in an upward direction. Continue creating the mosaic patterns until you reach the other corner. When we reach this point, let's repeat the same process we used when joining the second square. Let's connect the two edges. After combining the motifs, we will make mosaic patterns until we reach the other corner. We will make the exact same pattern in the corner as we did in the bottom row. Then, by turning, we will repeat the same closing process we did on the squares of the first row. One edge will remain completely open when your project is completed. We will do the same closing process until we reach the point where we first secured the thread. After completing the corner, chain 2. You can break the thread by slip stitching into the top of the first chain. This is all I will share in this video. I hope it was a useful video for you. Until we meet again in the next training video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my video. Goodbye.